The Jaguars have made it clear this offseason they want to elevate their run game, and in order to do that, Liam Coen brought in a new run game coordinator, Brian Picucci. Rachel Phillips at Everbank Stadium with how Picucci and Coen's long history together has them ready to make an impact on the ground attack this fall.
Brian Picucci might be new to Jacksonville, but he is all too familiar with head coach Liam Coen. The two met when Coen was an 18-year-old quarterback at UMass, and Picucci was an offensive coach for the Minutemen.
He does a tremendous job, and just proud of the way he stands in front of the room right now and takes ownership of who he is, and that's all you ever want to be, is be your own person, be yourself, and really, really comfortable where he's at in his career right now is how he delivers his message.
UMass was just the first of many stops together in Picucci and Coen's football careers. The duo were on the same staff at the University of Maine and Kentucky before both joining the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2024. A year later, Coen became the Jaguars head coach, and Picucci watched his former players' success in the 904 from the 813.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised. I know he caught a little bit of heat with that whole Duval thing in the offseason, but I know who he is. I knew if he ever hit a bump in the road, he was going to try to problem solve and fix things, and that's what he did last year. And obviously 13 wins is pretty impressive.
But 13 wins isn't enough for Coen, which is why he brought in Picucci, who in 2 seasons working with the Bucs O-line had them ranked in the top 10 in the NFL in yards per rush and rush yards per game.
You got to be diverse in the run game. I don't think you just hang your hat on one thing. And as the season evolves in the NFL, you may have to tweak it or move a little bit as the season evolves. And I think that's what Liam does a great job. And we see the game, I think, very similarly.
He and Liam have known each other a long time, so they have such a deep-rooted relationship, especially personally and coaching-wise. So you just know that there's always going to be a consistent line of communication from the offensive line room to the offensive coordinator to the head coach, and that means a lot to us.
Last year, the Jaguars finished the season ranked 27th in rushing yards per attempt at 4.1 and 18th in rushing yards per game at 117.2. Now it's on Picucci to improve those numbers. For now, reporting from outside of Everbank Stadium, I'm Rachel Phillips, First Coast Sports.